Talking about the newly formed Indigenous Native American Club. And so I'm going to start by asking you, Ruby, how was your experience, your first experience at Western? How long have you been here, by the way?
This is my third year here.
Third year, okay.
Yeah.
So what was it like those first years?
It was kind of hard, just getting into the college level classes, you know, and I had to do it kind of on my own because my mom, she's disabled and she can't help me, and my father passed away when I was younger, so I didn't have really anyone there to help me, you know, make it to college and to help me go through the steps. So I kind of had to do it on my own. My boyfriend at the time, he kind of already gone to Western Nevada College, and he kind of helped me out a little too. So.
Were you scared? What was it like? Was it stressful or?
Well,
anyway, did you go straight from high school to college?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay.
Not really. I was more excited to see, you know, see what happens, you know, because ever since I was a child, I always wanted to go to college just because I thought it would be really cool.
That's great.
So yeah.
That's great. And what about you, Buck? How long have you been attending Western Nevada?
I enrolled in the fall 2007.
And what are you going to school for? What do you want
to? AS in general business.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's great. And how did you feel as a student first time up here?
Well, one of the things I first looked for was an Indigenous Native American club, and there wasn't any, but I don't know.
So, yeah, so that's probably why you're part of one now, to help others, right? So
yes.
Yes. So that there's a group. How many members are there in the club?
I think there's at least 20.
20?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. And do you have weekly or monthly meetings? Or how does it?
It's monthly.
Monthly? Yeah, in fact, you guys will be coming to a fundraising training that I'll be holding.
Yes.
The president and the treasurer. And so we'll be working on that. What, I think for most of us, we have no idea what it's like to grow up on a reservation. Were both of you raised on a reservation, or?
Yes.
Yes? You, Buck? No?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. What's that lifestyle like? Did you go to school there? I mean, tell us a little bit about that life.
Well, I'm kind of an exception because I really didn't hang out with a lot of kids. Actually, I was bullied when I was younger on the reservation because I'm light-skinned. So that was hard. And that's what, I guess, I kind of thank my bullies because that's what helped me become who I am today. It kept me away from drugs and alcohol on the reservation because I did not want to hang out with them because they were so mean to me. So,
so it kind of give you a strength of character that helped you probably go to college on your own for the first time.
Yes.
What about you, Buck?
I grew up in Woodfords, California,
up
by Markville, and it's a public school and low enrollment because there's only like 1,000 people in the whole county, and half of them are Waju natives, and there's a lot of prejudice at that time, and now with the influx of more people from the cities, there's not as much prejudice, and that's what it was like. And some of the kids, they went to Stewart Indian boarding school when they got into high school. Most of them went over there, and only a few of us went to high school over in Douglas. That's where I went to high school, over in Douglas.
Oh, Douglas. What do you think is the general attitude of young people about higher education on the reservation, or just in general?
Well, from my experience, is they do want to continue, but it's hard. If they run into a block, they don't know how to overcome that block, and so they just kind of give up on it. But they do. I think there is that initial, I want to go to college. So.
Oh, that's great. And what? So do you think this Native American cohort / club will help students?
Oh, definitely. Sure.
What are your plans? Are you going to go? How do you plan on reaching out to Native American students? I mean, what?
Through community. Well, Indian country is small, so we reach out to each other. We know each other. We know families, and all our cousins and aunties, uncles. So we reach out to them and say, hey, we're here, and we have this available. So.
Right. What a great opportunity. Okay, stay with us. We'll be right back with Ruby Kennison-Fox and Buck Cruz for our next segment of Campus Chat. Welcome back to Campus Chat. My name is Helene Morris, and we're talking about our outreach efforts with the Native American population in Western Nevada. And Buck, you were going to say something about the club and its outreach, I think.
Oh yes, we're planning on and have already contacted the local tribes, the neighboring tribes around here, the governments, and also we're planning a powwow and inspirational speaker is going to come over, and we're going to invite the people to come over. He's a DJ something.
DJ Eagle Bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a keynote speaker.
And is that going to be this semester?
Yes, we're looking at April 30th right now.
Oh, that's great.
Yes.
And where is that going to be held?
We're looking at Sarah Winnemucca Hall.
Oh, uh-huh.
So here at the college, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's great. So, what do you do? We're talking about the elements of cohort programs, and the Latino group before you, they talked about reaching students at the high school level. So is that what you do as an ambassador?
Yes. Going
out to the high school? Like, how do you fit that in with your school?
Just working around it. They also, because the student ambassadors, they get our schedule and they work around it. So I'm able to go ahead and continue with my schoolwork, go to school, and then also be a student ambassador and go out to the high schools and reach the. And I'm not just for Native American students. It's for everyone.
Right.
That's.
But I bet it's good that they're able to talk to you because you look pretty young, and you could probably relate to them on their level too. So they could see someone. And then the same with you, Buck. Tell us a little bit more about the club. Well, when was it actually started? The Native American Indigenous.
It was started about a month ago.
So it's basically brand new.
Yes.
And why did you? Who helped you start it? I mean, who got you all together?
I got an email from our education director from the Wazoo tribe.
Oh, was that Sherry Smoky?
Yes, and she told me to get hold of Richard Finn. And Richard's been very inspirational for us, and he's a really good, I guess you're calling him coach.
Yeah.
He's the faculty advisor for the club.
Oh, okay,
he actually came to me because I took his criminal justice class last semester, and he asked me, to be a part of it, and so.
That's how it started, just kind of word of mouth, people talking to one another, recognizing that as a group, you're stronger, right? Instead of just one person alone. So you have a great mission statement. Do you remember that mission statement?
Oh, we don't know.
Yeah,
we haven't.
I don't even know my own foundation mission statement, so that probably wasn't a fair question. It's to promote the Indigenous Native Americans of all ages to strive for and realize the potential opportunities of higher education through interaction, fellowship, and mentoring one another to ensure a positive college experience. So that's pretty good. And then, and to encourage Native Americans to get involved with college life, because it's that experience that'll help you succeed or not. Is that what you think, Buck?
Yes.
Ruby?
Definitely.
Yeah. How many members are in the club right now?
I think about 20.
20. That's pretty good for just starting 1 month ago. And I know Sandy Richmond, who is the producer of Campus Chat, is also our scholarship coordinator, and she's working on getting more Native American scholarships. Because I think we have 2 or 3 right now, and so that'll be important if you could help us spread the word about those scholarships, because sometimes we aren't able to award them. I know my sister has one, and so yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
be good. So what is being done to ensure that as as young people go on to college, that your culture is not lost?
That's a hard question. My mom always taught me, remember who you are. Always remember that, even, where you came from. And so that's always what sticks into my mind. The tribe, will try and reach out. They have their own education programs. And I know my tribe, Walker River Paiute tribe, we have our culture nights, and the students can come down and, learn from that. And that's one way we're trying to preserve our culture.
Yeah, my husband is half Walker River Paiute.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's really neat.
Yeah, he's a great guy, too. How do you incorporate your culture, Buck? How do you keep it going or promote it for future generations?
Well, I see this as one means. I'm also the CEO of the Waju Zulshish Kumtanu, basically translate to the Warrior Society, Washu tribe, and I go to our Native American ceremonies, sweats, Native American church, and that's one of our basic foundations that we still have in just about every family. We pray. We don't need to go out and go to churches or things like that, but most every families, they'll sit down and pray still.
So you have that strong family unit, and that's where you find the strength and source of your spirituality and inspiration. Did you know our Douglas campus, Sherry Smokey, was very involved with our Douglas campus, which is right off of Buckeye Road. And when we had the groundbreaking for that campus, she had the Washoe elders come and bless that property and bless that building. It was very moving, and I'll just always thank her. Plus the Washoe tribe, I think Brian Wallace was the chairman, then they donated $25,000 to help build that building. So, and we have a room named after the Washoe in that campus. Have you been there?
Yes.
Yeah, so it just shows the cooperation, I think, and the belief of especially the Washoe education community, that it is important. Higher education is important.
What? Can I say something?
Yes.
I think that, it's the general society is seeing more of the importance for us to be connected to our Mother Earth rather than just exploiting it and taking it, because everything's in a cycle. And
Right. I think that's important for us as a Caucasian woman, or just as that segment of the population, is to get more in touch with Mother Earth. In fact, I don't know how much time we have left, but I'm going to tell the story anyway, because I can. There was a great prayer that a Catholic priest taught us, who was worked on a South Dakota reservation. It was just beautiful because it Father, Sky, Mother Earth, and then the four directions, and then holding all that is good to you, and then all that is negative inside, to disperse that to Mother Earth. Thank her for accepting that and transforming it. And I thought, that is a great prayer. How do you feel about white people? Can people like myself participate in American Indian ceremonies, or is that not looked upon?
In certain, there's some that allow it. There's, of course, in every culture, there's the ones that don't allow, that aren't open to that. But as I remember, the Pyramid Lake saying is that the woman had 4 children. The 2 older ones were darker, and the 2 younger ones were lighter, and they would fight and fight and fight, and then she sent away the lighter ones to the north, and she said, when they come back they'll come back from the east, and that's, you guys are our younger brothers and sisters, and so we teach you, and we take you in and help you out with things. So
I think we could all learn from the Native American culture on how to treat our fellow man and earth. So I really want to thank you, Buck and Ruby, I almost lost it, Kennison, for being here today. And I really want to thank you for the work you're doing on behalf of the Native American group of students. I think you guys are really going to make a difference.
So
thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching this edition of Campus Chat.
This has been Campus Chat.